Good morning, Aiden. How are you?
Good.
I'm Miss Rayner. It's nice to see you. Whose class are you in, Aiden?
Hassle.
Hassel. Okay. All righty. We're going to wait. We've got, is it Isaiah Espinoza, or is that how you pronounce it, or do you know?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. And Carl. Do you know Carl Mabry? Well, we're going to wait till about 5 after 9, and then we'll get started, okay? We're going to not, you don't have to, we're not going to probably take the whole hour for English and probably not take the whole hour for math, but we will wait, okay, in between. We're just going to go over some things. Are you excited about school starting back?
Sort of.
Excited about middle school?
Not so much.
You'll be fine. You're going to be great. Have I ever talked to you before at school? Do you remember?
Probably in the car line.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm a lot nicer when I'm not in the car line, okay? I promise. Well, you're Miss Hassel's group, though. Y'all were always really, really good. I don't think you ever got in trouble, did you? All right. Well, I'm going to wait just a minute. I am actually in Chicago right now with that's the beauty of the internet. I'm in Chicago outside in a courtyard where my daughter lives. So I'll be here today and tomorrow, and then Wednesday I'll be back in Corinth, but we'll still do the same thing, okay? So basically what we're gonna, I'll tell you, and I may have to tell this again. I like to talk a lot if you haven't noticed. Is your mom or dad around?
My dad.
Okay, good. Are you at home or?
Yeah.
Good. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch a couple of videos on what we're talking about on YouTube and together, and then we're gonna go over some work together. You don't have to write anything down. And then you're going to go to iReady, and they're going to have an assigned lesson for each one of the things we're covering each day. Okay, does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I will be honest with you. The reading is kind of long. Do the best you can. So I'm not going to be doing what you're going to do on iReady. I'm going to do something different so you don't get bored. But I will tell you that the reading is kind of long, but it's good practice to get you ready for next year or this coming year. It's not next year now. It's going to be a few weeks away. Are you going to come back, or are you going to do virtual, or have you decided, or do you know?
I think we're just going to do virtual. We're going to do virtual.
Cool.
Since almost everybody in my family is good with electronics.
You know what? I got to put my headphones in because there's a lot of noise around here. If I was you and you're good with electronics, not exactly sure how they're going to do it yet. They hadn't told us, but I do virtual. That way you can stay home. Let me get them undone real quick. About 3 minutes, and then we're just going to start. I am an on-time person. I will let you know that. I give a 5-minute grace period. So, I mean, I'll stay here. If nobody's on, I'll be here till 9:15. But after 9:15, if nobody shows up, okay. Okay, say something.
Aiden.
Oh, no wonder I couldn't hear you. I had my volume turned down. I'm sorry, but anyway. All right. Okay, hold on. Have you ever been over to the middle school before? Oh, you're not going. You're going to do virtual, aren't you?
My mom says if they create a vaccine, we're going to wait for a little bit and see what the side effects are.
I don't blame her one bit. I do this exact same thing. If you were mine.
But I have been in the middle school area because I have 2 siblings that are in middle school right now.
Oh, okay. Is it nice?
From what they say, no.
Well, I don't know if you heard, and I promise we'll only talk 1 more minute, then we'll get started, or 2 more minutes, we'll get started, that they may move the 4th grade over there. Did you hear that? The 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. So I got to go back and pack up my whole classroom. Yay. Anyway, it's all right. Okay, let's get started. So what we're going to do is today we are talking about prefixes. The prefixes IN and IM, okay? So I'm going to show you it. We're going to look at a short video. And beep, 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 beep. Hello. Where are we, people? Okay, you might be, oh, gummit, where is it? We did this all the time. I want to share my screen. I don't want to share that. Hold on, sweetheart. Okay. All right, so we're going to watch. Can you see what it's on my screen right now? Okay, good. So we're going to watch about IM, and IN prefixes today. And I'm sure you covered this with Miss Hassel, but we're going to cover it again. Okay, so. Okay, I'm back. So what you're going to do is we're going to talk about, we're going to look at some words. So in, can you see what I got right here? Hold on, let me get this stop share. Okay. In means not. Okay. So if I'm inside, that doesn't make sense. Okay, if I'm in human. Now human, the way I take this word to mean is human means you're kind, Inhuman means you're not kind. If I am secure, I feel pretty good about myself. But if I'm insecure, I don't, correct? It's not secure. This is incline, okay? These are some words you're going to see. What do you think infrequent means?
Not frequent.
Very nice. And if you are exact, that means I know exactly what I'm saying. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to do. But if I'm inexact,
Not exact.
right, I'm kind of wishy-washy. Okay. Have you ever been dressed up? Y'all, I don't know if you go to church or not, and it's perfectly fine if you don't, but if you go to a formal church, you'll usually wear a little, a little tie or nice pants and everything. But if you go to an informal church, you can kind of just wear whatever you want. It's not very formal. Indoor means you're not outside. Okay. And insight and indirect. Those are in. In means not. We're just going to go over some more. Read that one for me.
Incomplete.
Good. And this one?
Incorrect.
Okay, so what does incomplete mean?
Not complete.
And incorrect?
Not correct.
All right, now we're at I am, which means not or no. What is that one?
Immobile.
And?
Improper.
Excellent. And?
Impress. Imposter.
Imposter, okay. What do you think?
Immigrate.
And?
Imperfect.
Imperfect means you're not perfect. Okay.
Import.
And?
Impolite.
Good job. Okay. Oh, two more.
Improve. In nature.
It's immature. Do you want me to give you a sentence with immature? Sometimes the students in car rider line act immature, which means they don't act grown up, okay? Not you, but some people. You were good, weren't you? All of Miss Hassel's kids were excellent. Okay. All right, so that is our phonics lessons. Do you have any questions on phonics? Oh, who is that?
Our cat. Our fat cat.
Hello, what's his name?
It's Tinny, but we call her Kitty.
Kitty?
Kidder. Kidder.
I call her Chubby.
But we did get 2 new kittens like a week.
A week ago? So now you have 3?
No, we have 5.
5 cats.
Oh my God.
We have 3 inside, and then the 2 kittens are outside.
Well, let me tell you, I have 4 dogs, so I know what you're talking about. It's a lot of care.
We used to have like 5 dogs.
Oh, really? Y'all like pets, don't you?
Yes, we have a cow, 6 chickens, and 2 guineas.
You're kidding me.
No.
My son wants chickens so badly. I'm so jealous. Do y'all have the fresh eggs and stuff?
Yes. But we did have a rooster, but it was torturing us.
I bet. I've heard. Oh, do y'all live in the city, or do you live kind of out? Or I guess you live with the
We live
cow.
in Farmington County.
Oh, I know where that is. Okay. All right, cool. All right, well, I love the kitty. Very nice. I want to see the kittens later on, okay? You don't have to show them all to me today, but you can if you want to, okay? I love pets. All right. So any questions on the phonics?
Like during the video, I couldn't hear her, but because I had the headphones were in or something.
My headphones?
But I read along.
Okay, so tell me that. Okay, so I'll take my headphones out while we're watching, okay? You may be great. Miss Rayner's still learning. Okay, so now we've talked about phonics, and we are now going to talk about inferences. Do you know what inferences are? Making an inference while you read.
Mm-hmm.
You do? Okay, let's watch. And I will take my headphones out this time. That might help. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Not in your way, am I? Ma'am? I'm not in your way, am I? Okay, sorry. All right. All right, let's see. Okay. Oh, I don't know why you couldn't hear. Miss Rainer's a dingbat. All right, let's see. Okay, we've got two little short videos that we're going to watch. They're kind of cute. Let me see. All right, here we go. This is the first one. Tell me, raise your hand or something if you can't hear, okay? You should be able to. Can you hear?
Yes.
All right, you guys, pull over. That's the bank's money right there. I caught you red-handed. You're going to spend a long time behind bars.
Cut! They're not going to jail. That's not in the script.
Are you serious?
Check it out. First, you leap onto their car and yell, "All right, you guys, pull over." And then you say, "That's the bank's money right there." Then I caught you red-handed. Then nothing. See, there is no line about spending time behind bars.
I guess I made an inference. I mean, look. The alarm is going off at the bank. They're running from the police. And they have bags of cash from the bank in the car. I made an inference that they were going to jail because of what they did.
You made an inference? What on earth are you talking about?
Well, I read the text. I thought about what I know, and so I made an inference.
Oh, now I get it. Of course. In real life, they'd have to be arrested and charged. And there'd be a trial and lawyers. And before we knew for sure, they were going to jail.
What if I say, you guys are going to need a good lawyer?
Yes, that works for me. All right, everyone. We'll do it again.
Okay, that was one of them. I'm going to get the other one up for you real quick, okay? All right, here we go. You've heard everything, correct?
Yes.
Okay, good.
How was my day? How dare you ask me that? Well, all right. Since you asked, I'll tell you how my day was. First, the car broke down on my way home from work. And then, when I eventually get home, I find out the dog has run away. Finally, my husband tells me he's lost his job. I am so very, very unhappy.
Kat, where'd you get that line?
What line?
The line about being unhappy. That's not in the script.
It's not?
Roll that back. See here? Car broke down. Dog ran away. Husband lost his job. See? Nothing about being unhappy.
Well, I made an inference that she was unhappy.
An inference? What's that?
I read the text and thought about what I know. And so I made an inference that the character is unhappy. See, we know her car broke down, and that's always a hassle. Then her dog ran away, and that's really sad. Finally, her husband lost his job, which is always bad news. So I added these things up and made an inference that she must be pretty unhappy.
Inference, huh?
I like it.
Okay, we'll keep it. Everyone, let's do it again with the inference in this time.
Okay. So, give me just a second. I want to do something real quick. Okay. So, hold on. We're going to work through some examples together. You there?
Yeah.
You awake?
Yes, but I'm tired.
Did you have to wake up early for this?
I woke up around 8. I woke up around 8.
Well, I woke up at 5, so. All right, so let's get this real quick. I'm going to open this up. And we are going to go through a PowerPoint about making inferences. Do you want to read or do you want me to read?
You can read.
Okay. Since you're the only one here, you get to make the choices today. Okay. So here we go. All right. So, hold on. There's a lot of, have you ever been to Chicago before?
No, I haven't gone to St. Louis.
Well, there's a lot of overhead trains and stuff. My daughter had surgery, so I've been up here. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks. I've been taking care of her. And thank goodness I'm going home tomorrow. I'm tired of being here. I don't like the big city at all. People are not friendly here. Anyway, so there's a lot of noise. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
And I can hear you better. Okay. So what is an inference? It is when you take what you know and you add what the author or who is writing the text tells you, and you decide what's going on. So let me give you like a real life example that I always use. Let's say you walk in and there's balloons everywhere, there's a cake, there's streamers, there's a banner. What do you think is going to happen?
A surprise party?
Okay, so you have taken what you know about parties, about your life experiences. You look at what I just told you, and oh, there's another one. Oh my gosh. Okay, do y'all have any dogs left?
We have 2.
Oh, what kind?
Black labs.
Oh,
But we have one. We have like a year-old one that's mixed with a blue heeler.
oh wow. I bet it's
I
hyper.
did have a puppy. Me and my brother, we had the same kind of puppy, but different colors. But mine ran off with one of my sister's dogs.
Oh, well, maybe it'll come back. Okay. All right, so I'm going to read. A lot of times the author gives you enough clues to figure out things on your own. So I'm going to read this. Judith rushed into the classroom, threw her backpack onto a hook, and hurried to her seat just after the morning bell rang. As Judith took her seat, Miss Walsh shook her head and didn't seem to be surprised. What's an inference?
I guess that you know off of your background knowledge.
Awesome. Very good. So based on the information given by the author, we can make a guess that Judith is frequently late to class because she rushes in, she throws her backpack down, and the teacher does not look surprised. So it's not like it's the first time it's happened. All right, let's go over a couple of others. So, and it's also reading between the lines. Have you ever heard that expression before? Read between the lines?
No.
No. Okay. All right. So we got that. Hold on. We are good. Background knowledge, text evidence equals the inference. Okay. And we will be playing games later on if we can get somebody else on here, hopefully. Tell your friends they need to sign up. All right.
I'm not in contact with any of my friends.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Well, maybe somebody.
Because I don't have a phone.
Good. Okay. Good for your mom and your dad. You're too young for a phone. Sorry. I just had to throw that in there.
I'm turning 12.
I don't care. You're still too young for a phone.
My sister got her first phone at 3.
Oh, well, I can't really, I don't know what to say about that. Sorry.
The only thing I have is a new version of a Kindle Fire.
Well, good. Then you can read. I'm sorry. I'm very old school parenting, so I have grown children, so I'm not going to be able to help you too much on that one. All right. So let's go. Let's read another one. Awaiting that. What?
I don't have the screen on. All I see is the videos, and then it like shutting off. Like,
Oh, why? Oh, sorry, baby. Thank you. Can you see it now?
No, it's like froze.
Oh. Sharing is pause. Bring your shared window to the front. Well, I don't know how the heck to do that. Hold on. Give me, hold please. Okay, hold on. We're gonna stop share for a second. You all right?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna minute. Oh, okay, hold on.
Now I see you.
Okay, let me see. What can we do? And you cannot, hold on. Can you see it now?
Yes.
All right, I don't know. All right, I'll get better at it. We haven't done it in a while, so you forget. I did this every day, or not every day. We did about 3 times a week. But anyway, all right, so I'm going to read this. Awaiting dad. Every day, Martha waited for her dad to return home from work. Sometimes before dinner, Martha would hear her father's car slowly pull into the driveway. She eagerly watched him exit the car and make his way up to the front door. She loved the way his white coat would sway behind him like sheets blowing in the wind, and the way the setting sun would beam off his stethoscope still around his neck. Her dad was finally home. What do you think her dad is?
A doctor or
Very
a
good.
nurse.
Very good. Okay, so what type of job does Martha's dad have? And he is a doctor. What background knowledge? We know that doctors wear white coats, also nurses, you're correct, and have stethoscopes around their neck.
And also, both of my parents are. My dad is a paramedic, and my mom is a nurse practitioner.
Oh, cool. Okay. So you know, duh, this was easy for you. And the text said his white coat swayed in the wind. It also said the sun was beaming off his stethoscope. Okay. How does Martha feel about her dad? Do you think she likes him?
Yes.
She's anxiously waiting for him to get home, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
She knows, eager for someone to come home every day, and she loved the way. She loved it. All right, that was a boring one. I don't like that one. Hold on. Now, I don't like presidency either. That's hold on. You know what? Oh, no, we'll do that another day. Okay. Do you like Harry Potter?
Not really. I haven't read any of them.
Okay. And then move on. We won't worry about that. All right. Now,
She wanted to be in the video again.
oh, screen tearing. Okay. All right. So, let me ask you. Do you have any questions? Do you want me to go over any others? Do you feel good about inferences?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I need for you to do, and it may not be up, hello.
She likes computers.
Hello. I want you, when we get off, and then you can tell me again, you can tell me at 10, I want you to get on to your iReady lessons, and there should be 2 lessons assigned to you under reading. If they're not, you're going to let me know at 10, and I'm going to contact the lady at county office. I can't assign them to you because you're not officially my student under Sam. You're just my summer academy student. So they won't allow me to do it, but she is supposed to have them up. But you are going to do, hold on, you're going to do the lesson about prefix. Do you have something to write down? Can you write this down? Or do you want me to send it to you on a remind?
I don't think I have in mind.
I know your mom does, or your dad. Somebody does.
I have my binder right next to me.
Awesome. Okay, so you're going to look for the prefix, the lesson on prefix IN and IM, and you're going to complete that lesson. And then you are going to do the lesson on, hold on just a second. I want to screen share again. Let me look. No. Okay, hold on. You are going to do, hold on, sweetie. You are going to do the lesson on, it's called close reading, CLOSE reading, making inferences, okay? And if you start after we get off, you probably will be able to finish both of those before 10 o'clock. Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to, what? Go ahead,
I
babe.
think my dad is, whenever my dad is home, he usually takes building kits across.
Mm-hmm.
The farthest that he has gone is Arkansas
Mm-hmm.
because he whenever he's not working, he has a friend that buys building kits, and then he takes them off somewhere, and he likes to do a lot of errands that take about 2 hours. So I'm
Okay.
probably not going to be able to do it.
Oh, you mean, are you going to be back at 10 or are you going to
I
not be
don't
back?
know what his plans are for today. I don't know what his plans are for today.
Okay, well, if you're not back at 10, you can also join me at 4 for math,
Okay.
because I'm gonna have English at 9, math at 10, and then I'll have like what we're doing right now, English reading at 3 and math again at 4, and it'll be the exact same lesson. So if you can't come back at 10, I'll wait for you to see if you can. If you can't, then if you can be there at 4, we'll do that, okay?
Okay.
That work?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm so glad to meet you, Aiden, and I will see you either at 10 or at 4.
Okay.
Okay? All right, bye, sweetheart.
Bye.